All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a special one. I have the return of Mr. Lucas Chitwood. Lucas, how you doing?
Doing pretty good yourself.
Good. So, it's been a while since you've been on the channel, but I see you on a near daily basis. So, why don't you tell everybody what you've been up to since we first met?
I think that when we first met, I think it was like February, something like that. Yeah, it was right around then, I think. And then I joined your community in March. And then shortly after that, I joined the VoiceOver Jumpstart program. I slow rolled it for a little bit because that's just what I felt like I needed to do. And then, since then, and end of July is when I joined Voices, and I'm off to the races. So it's do as many auditions as you do, or you can, and it's never enough to try to keep up with Jesse. But, I'm on average, I'm doing like 50 to 70 auditions a week, which with my full-time job, that still works really well. I've gotten 3 jobs, and so I'm getting paid.
You're at 3 now.
Yeah, I've had 3 total.
Okay, listen. One thing I want to talk about is, how was the start? It seems like it was a little bit of a rough start at first, and I think that's very important for people to hear because, especially with me, where I talk about this is easy, because it's really just reps, and I didn't have a tough start, but a lot of people do. So, what was it? How many auditions did it take you to book your first job?
It was actually 287, I believe.
So it was more than me.
So yeah, it was more than you, but the caveat to that was the job I got, I had actually auditioned like 35, 40 days prior to that. So I don't really know what number it would have been, but it just took them that long to figure out what job or who they wanted for the job.
Yeah, and that's a really good lesson. That happens a lot. People sometimes when they're going to audition, they don't see the results right away and they stop auditioning. But that next audition that you do could have been the first job that you booked. You got that audition, you got a 5-star review from it.
I did. I got a 5-star review. It was also my first live directed. So I threw myself right into the deep end of the pool. I was able to swim. That was great. I was kind of surprised by having 10 people watching me.
Did you turn your camera on?
I had no camera in the studio, so.
Okay, good. I always recommend, unless they really, really, really want a camera on, I always tell people not to turn the camera on because they can be doing all kinds of things while you're reading. You're looking at their micro expressions and they might be reacting to something off screen that you can't see, like, one of their kids or a dog bit them in the ankle or something. And then you look at them and go like this and you think that they hate you. You're like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's distracting when you read.
I did something wrong.
I mean, if you want to turn your camera on so they can see you, if you want, sure, go ahead. I don't, because in between takes, I'm on my phone when they're like talking about what they want to do. Anyway, so when did the next 2 jobs come? Did it take you another 280 auditions after that?
I want to say that the next one came like 60 auditions later, and then it was about 40 or so after that for the third one.
40. So that's like a professional booking rate. Yeah. See, the first one's always the hardest one to get. And then when people can see that you've got a job, they're a lot less reluctant to hire you. It's a lot easier. It comes that way. So your reads have been getting a lot better too. The learning curve in voiceover in the beginning, it's like this, but then it kind of levels up and you still always learn, but it's not as steep as the beginning. The first hardest step, and I found this with you as well, is trying to just relax and understand that the way you speak normally is enough. That's enough. Like, you just got to sound like you, and that's the first biggest hurdle to climb. But it's night and day. I know you posted the other day in the community. Well, not the other day, a little while ago. What was the first one we did? It was
The Jack Daniels.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
difference
it's
between
night and day.
what you can do with it now and then when we did on the I was gonna actually bring that one back for this, but then I was like, you know what, let's give you something different that you haven't mastered, something that you just got, and you literally got this like just a few minutes ago, right?
It was right before we click start.
Yeah, so you have had no time to do any work on this, so on the fly, this is kind of how you get auditions. You know what I mean? When you get auditions, you don't want to spend a huge amount of time, at least not on pay to play. If you got an agent, you're doing auditions and it's for a lot of money, or your agent's going to see it, you might want to spend a little bit more time. I still don't spend more than 10 minutes.
That will be soon. I can guarantee you that. So my website is being finished right now. And then once it's done, then I'm going to start moving in that direction.
Why? You get inspired by Ariana?
Yeah, I absolutely did. And I've officially stated that February 1st is my goal. Now, it's a stretch goal, but that's when I would like to be doing this full time.
Awesome. And that is a very, very, very attainable goal. And, that's one thing that's what I always find importance of the community. And this isn't just to plug my community, any community. If you can get part of a good, positive voiceover community, it doesn't have to be with me or Lucas or anybody else, be with whoever your people that you connect with. You get in a community, you can see other people winning and it seems possible for you. It's just so important. Like you got inspired by Ariana signing with a big, I don't want to give it away because me and her are going to do one of these pretty soon. But yeah, she's had a pretty stellar career so far, only 6 months in. And it just, it makes you want to work harder because you see that's available. It's possible. You can do this. Okay. Well, do you have any questions or anything? Do you want to just get into the script here?
We can jump straight into the script.
What we're going to do is do a data read for those of you watching this for the first time. It's just reading it without any inflection, just deadpan from top to bottom to get your mouth around the words, especially if you haven't read it before and Lucas hasn't. We're going to learn what this script is together. So go ahead. Give me a data read whenever you're ready.
Life, it moves fast, but in the quiet moments, we remember what truly matters: our family, our legacy, the people we leave behind. With Guardian Life Insurance, you can protect the future of those you love. It's not about what we leave, but it's how we prepare, so that even when we're gone, our presence, our care will always be felt. Secure their tomorrow. Guardian Life Insurance, because love never leaves.
Okay, great. There's a little bit of a performance there. Just let it go. So one thing I'm going to get you to before we start here, I want you to take a big, deep breath and relax. Just relax. Okay, cool. So we're talking about life insurance. Do you find life insurance important?
I do find it important.
Do you have it?
I do have, yes, I do have a policy. Not enough, but I do have some.
Okay, I'm going to ask you about it in a second. You know the drill. In the middle of you talking, I'm going to tell you to go to the script. But one thing I want you to really think about, because you have a habit of going fast, and I don't know if you saw the direction in this, it said slow, deep, and reflective, because you have a habit of going fast and going into your head voice. Don't do that on this. I want you to be full on Lucas. No BS in your read. Say it as you. Slower than comfortable. That doesn't mean put a bunch of pauses in it. It just means slow your speech down. It's not a race to get through it, okay? Tell me about your policy and why you got it.
The first portion of it is from my employer that I work, for my career. And then I bought additional on top of that to ensure that if something were to happen, I have a total of 4 kids and a wife and a house and all these responsibilities. I just have to make sure that, they're taken care of in the event where something was to happen to me.
Yeah. Are you a single income family? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, my wife works now. She started her job about 5 or 6 months ago.
If something was to happen to you, would it be very difficult for the family?
Oh, it would be, I don't know the right word. I don't, it would be unbearable probably. There's enough that, I want to make sure that the house is paid off and, cars are paid off. And that way you don't have to worry about finding somewhere to live.
Okay, go to the script.
Life, it moves fast, but in the quiet moments, we remember what truly matters: our family, our legacy, the people we leave behind. With Guardian Life Insurance, you can protect the future of those you love. It's not about what we leave, but it's how we prepare, so that even when we're gone, our presence, our care will always be felt. Secure their tomorrow. Guardian Life Insurance, because love never leaves.
Listen, there's a lot of great stuff in there. It's a little forceful. Just relax a little bit more, okay? So tell me more about your family. Tell me about your family and why you want to protect them.
Really, in this life, all we have is our family. That's, and you still can't even take those when you're gone, but I mean, at least you're leaving something behind at that point for them to carry on your family name and that sort of thing.
Go to the script. Don't change your voice. Go to the script.
Life, it moves fast, but in the quiet moments, we remember what truly matters: our family, our legacy, the people we leave behind. With Guardian Life Insurance, you can protect the future of those you love. It's not about what we leave, but how we prepare, so that even when we're gone, our presence, our care will always be felt. Secure their tomorrow. Guardian Life Insurance, because love never leaves.
Great. Good. Let's add another layer to it, okay? Guardian Life Insurance, it's got your back. You're set. There's nothing to worry about. You're a little bit serious the way you're doing this, which is okay. It's a serious subject, but we got to warm it up a bit. We got to let people know that, hey, we're a friendly company. We're not stale. We're not robotic. We're friendly. And we got your back. There's nothing to worry about. So put a little smile into it. It makes you happy protecting your family, right?
Well, yeah, because I don't want anything to happen to them,
Yeah, go to the script. Put a smile in it.
Life, it moves fast, but in the quiet moments, we remember what truly matters: our family, our legacy, the people we leave behind. With Guardian Life Insurance, you can protect the future of those you love. It's not about what we leave, but how we prepare, so that even when we're gone, our presence, our care will always be felt. Secure the tomorrow. Guardian Life Insurance, because love never leaves.
That was great. That was really good. And Parush, can you play one of the bits from the Jack Daniels spot that Lucas did way back when we first met?
You can see a distillery where Jack Daniels made whiskey way back in 1866. We still make it in a slow, deliberate fashion, much as he did. One sip, and you'll be glad to know that we don't ever plan to stop. Jack Daniels, smooth sipping Tennessee whiskey.
I just wanted everybody to see what he was doing for a read before and then compare it to this read.
You know, I say it all the time. You helped me find my voice because I didn't know that I spoke at a higher level like I did. And I watched that video probably every other week or so just to remember what I came from. But I had no idea that my voice is really down here. You know, I always spoke through my nose, and I had no idea that I had such a lovely voice.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's do it one last time here. And what you did was great. It's a little button up. I want you to just throw it off the cuff. Forget the punctuations, as anybody's watching this, if you don't have Dave Beeson's book, Authentic Commercial Voiceover, it's required
Get it?
reading for my community and required reading for this channel. So if you're going to continue watching this channel, get Dave Beeson's book so you know what the hell we're talking about. It's a short read. It's only like 10, 15 bucks or something like that. And it will give you a language and a set. It'll give you like a set of tools to use and direction and how to do authentic commercial voiceover. So just let it roll off your tongue, just spit the words out. Say it with your natural cadence when you're talking. So talk to me. Who was the last family member to have a birthday?
The last birthday would have had to have been, it would have had to have been my daughter and I, because we both share the 4th of July. That's our birthday. She just turned 5. So she was born when I was 39 on the same day. And it was like 32 minutes apart from the actual time I was born as well. Got us on the news. I was on the spot, for the Sunday night news and everything too. It was kind of
Go
cool.
to the script. Go to the script. Go to the script.
Life, it moves fast. But in the quiet moments, we remember what truly matters: our family, our legacy, the people we leave behind. With Guardian Life Insurance, you can protect the future of those you love. It's not about what we leave, but how we prepare, so that even when we're gone, our presence, our care will always be felt. Secure the tomorrow. Guardian Life Insurance, because love never leaves.
There's a lot of great stuff in there, man. That was good. I really felt it. You're pushing just a little bit. You're coming in a little bit hot. These things, you don't need to like come towards the microphone or the people. You don't need to go at them with your tonality. You can just lean back, like even like with that first line, life, it moves fast. There's an opportunity to think about your life and how fast it's moved. Because if I say life, it moves fast, that's one thing. But if I said life, it moves fast. It brings experience into it, and you can see the whole picture. Just try with that first line. Don't copy what I did. Just make it authentic to you. Say life as you think about your life, and then just let moves fast come out as you think about how fast it's moved.
Life, it moves fast.
There you go. That's the secret. You got to bring your own experiences into it, and that's all. And then people can hear it. They recognize it instantly when there's something behind words, when there's meaning behind it, when there's not. And that's all it is. And I thought you read beautifully, but just remember to always add that little extra layer. And that's why, we get you talking about your own experience in life and then just tell you to go to the script. It's the best way. So great job. Good job. So I don't know, any questions, any comments about anything? Or
Nope, I think I'm good. I'm just ready to, I think I got 2 or 3 more auditions waiting for me to do. And I got to knock those out. So that way, go take care of the family.
Awesome, man. You make sure you take care of that family. All right, everybody. That is it. That's another training gone by. This is Lucas. If you want to see the whole one that we did originally with Lucas, I'm going to put it on the screen. I don't know. I'll try and do that thing over there. I don't know. It'll be on the end screen. So just click that and watch it with Lucas and just see the difference in the growth that he's made in a short time. And you can too. You just do do more, read more scripts, do more auditions, do more classes. One group class a week isn't enough. And if you want to know how Lucas made the progress he did in such a short time, join my community. Or there's just check the links below. I've got a free community, I've got a premium paid community. You can work with me one-on-one. There's lots of ways to work with me. Check the links below the video. And other than that, hope you enjoy this. And I've been Jesse. This is Lucas, and we will see you in the next one.
Ta-ta.